What up, though, Leo? It's Miss AJ here with your September Soulscopes. Let your soul glow. Listen, I wasn't even trying to. You say a Leo and you got to say something about glow, right? Literally said Leo and let your soul glow. And honestly, I'm very curious to see if that's what the universe is going to say. But we're here with your soul scope so that you can be enlightened, aligned, and spiritually lit and glow and shine and do the things that you always do. All right, so this month, all right, we got some repeating messages coming up from other signs as well. I love it when a plan comes together. So here's the thing, and I love the number 44, right? Angel number, you're on a horse. Look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse, all right? You are on a horse, you know the way. Well, it's not technically a horse, it's a deer, but look at that horse. You know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. The universe is really calling you to, the thing about Leos is it's not ever that you got to tell a Leo some signs, as we have with other readings that have happened for signs this month, have to say, hey, it's okay for you to show up. Come out and shine. Come do the thing. You don't have to tell that to a Leo. They are like, baby, I'm already here. I'm already shining. Say less. What do you mean? Well, this is what I mean. I want you to shine the way that your soul wants you to shine. Leos are the kings and queens of the zodiac, and this month is an energy where you may be questioning the substance of your shining, right? Where is it that you are shining from an extent of external validation versus the extent of you shining because that's your innate light that you are given to the world? I often say with Leos, there are two types of Leos, and typically I base it upon a perspective of you're a young Leo and then you mature to an older Leo, but age is nothing but a number. We can be in a young perspective a lot of times for many years in our lives. And with Leos, there are two, and you can tell which one you are by either a Leo can come in, a true Leo, a mature Leo comes in and commands the attention, right? You're meant to be, you are ruled by the sun. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be viewed upon. But the thing about the sun shines, but the sun also gives. The sun has a purpose to its shining, right? It shines and it gives warmth. It gives vitamin D. It gives to a nutrient. It knows that its purpose is fully embodied. Kings and queens they command attention because when they walk in the room, people know who they are. They have an air about them. They also have a responsibility to the people. Now, the other type of Leo, or even the shadow side of Leo, we can also say that, is they demand. That's the bravado that can come from some, I don't want to say lesser evolved, but not as mature on a maturation perspective of evolution. Leos can come in and they demand attention. It's the ones that those Leos that we're like, girl, why is she so extra? A true Leo is never extra. A true Leo is it just shines. You don't think it's extra because it's so embodied. But when it's extra energy, it's because it does not believe that person or that Leo energy does not believe what they know that they should be. So it's kind of living in a body that does not feel right. I know I'm supposed to be shining. I know I have this energy to shine, but I yet don't believe that I am the person. Leos can have a lot of imposter syndrome in that context. But the thing is, you should be here. You should be shining. You do have purpose. And this month, the way that the universe is telling you, your soul wants you to know, is by paying attention to your intuition. By going with what your heart source is saying, not what is trending, not what is getting likes, not what is, that's going to get you, an award or something, It's not trophies. It's about what really makes your heart shine, is what naturally shines out. And it's such a beautiful energy when it happens. A Leo, like, is so magnetizing. Think about Obama. Like, it's just natural. It's just like, oh, I just want to listen. I want to see. I want to talk. What is it about you? And that's what you have to do this month. You need to, I feel like some Leos are really needing to go through redefining their brand this month. If you're a creator, like, take a look at where your heart source is at and what you're doing from a performative perspective and what you are doing from a heart space. That's what the universe, your soul, is asking for. Because when you do it from a heart space, you find your haven, you find your tribe, you find your path, you find your place, and it settles. You find your niche and it feels good. And it's less energy now given on trying to figure out how to shine and just shining. And that is the lesson. You don't have to garner attention as a Leo. It just comes to you when you are working from and this is not just, I do definitely think it's very brand related, but it's not just brand related. I think it's very North Node. This is, you know, sun, moon, rising, but definitely North Node. Like, stop trying to figure it out and feel it out and show up in what you feel so passionate about. And because you're meant to shine, that magnetism is just going to come. And it's like you find your place. Like, after you go through this little valley, you find your castle, you find your place, you find your authority. And part of why there may be a block around your shining could, as the theme has been all this month, about inner child healing. I mean, it is Pisces and Virgo season. Pisces and Virgo eclipse season. So write yourself a letter or a parent, or go back and talk to your inner child. Where was it that happened that when you tried to shine from your heart space as a child? We can even go past lives if that resonates for you. That takes a little bit deeper dive into meditation to figure that out. But from an inner child perspective, where was it that you shine? When did you shine? Or what was the situation around you shining up in your natural self, whether it be dramatic, creative, writing, diplomat. It could have been anything. You know, you didn't necessarily, although Leos are very creative as well, being with the fifth house energy. But wherever that was that you tried to be your authentic self. Thank you, universe. And that wasn't received. It was taunted, made fun of, not received, said it wasn't good enough. Like, go back there and let's heal and integrate that wound so that we can shine from a place of command and not demand. Because anytime you're trying to shine from a place of demand, it is a endless source of always having to get other people's approval and attention. And that is fucking exhausting. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. This also specifically, release who you need to release, right? Quit holding on to even familial relationships that may be reinforcing or preventing you from shining from familial expectations. So take that as it resonates. Blessings.